Hey, Sarah, I hate to ask, but can you spot me another $1,500 this month?
Again? What's it for this time?
Does it matter? Can you send me the money?
Yes, it matters. You keep asking for money every month, but I have no idea where it's all going. And $1,500 is a lot of money in case you didn't know, so I need to know.
Seriously? You're gonna interrogate me about this?
When it's the third time this month, yes, I am. I would like to know where my money is going.
I thought we were past keeping score.
This isn't about keeping score. I'm worried about you. I wouldn't be asking if I didn't care. Plus, it's my money.
I'm not doing anything shady. It's for important stuff like car payments and student loans.
You said the same thing last month, but your car payment is only $400, so I don't understand why you need $1,500.
There are other expenses too. I just want to make sure I'll be able to pay for everything.
Like what? What other payments do you have? Help me understand.
Insurance, maintenance, gas, it adds up.
Then why can't you pay them yourself? Are you having money problems? I don't want my money to be going down the drain, Marcus.
My budget is just a little tight right now, that's all.
A little tight? Marcus, you've borrowed nearly $5,000 in the last 3 months. That should be more than enough to cover your expenses, and even a little bit of personal spendings.
Are you keeping tabs on me? Is that what this is about?
I keep telling you to be more careful with your spending, but you never listen. Don't forget, it's my money that you're spending.
Don't lecture me like you're my mom. I know this already. I don't want to hear it.
I'm your girlfriend, not your bank. We need to talk about this. I just want to know where my money is going.
Just give it to me. You've got plenty to spare. You're killing it in your career, right? You should have more than enough to give me.
That's not the point. I would like to know these things just to make sure you're spending it on the things you're saying you're spending it on.
Come on, I know $1,500 is nothing for you.
Yeah, I make good money, but that's not the point. No amount of money is nothing. You can't take money for granted.
Then what is the point? What's the big deal?
If you're constantly short on cash, there's clearly an issue with your income versus spending. Why not look for a better paying job?
But I love my current job.
Love doesn't pay the bills. You need to make enough for your expenses too.
Not everyone can have a fancy career like you.
How are you going to survive on a salary that can't cover your expenses if you didn't have me?
There are more important things than money.
Says the person constantly asking for money.
You're too hung up on old school thinking. What matters is passion. I want to live doing what I love, and I love my job.
But you still can't make ends meet, right? If you don't want to change jobs, you need to either find side work or cut expenses. You're not getting any younger. Time to be financially independent and not be relying on my income as much.
Are you saying I'm dependent on you? Don't look down on me.
I'm not looking down on you, but you are financially dependent on me. The only reason you can pay your loans right now is because of my money.
You make me sound like I'm your kid.
Your words, not mine.
I'm just short on cash temporarily. I've been spending too much lately.
On what exactly?
Don't worry about it. Plus, I've been sick and couldn't pick up many shifts. Remember how I had that bad cold?
First time I'm hearing about this. When were you sick?
Last week, it was pretty bad.
You seemed fine when we had dinner on Friday.
Yeah, I'm getting better. I'll be back to working normally next month.
You should have told me. I would have brought you some soup.
Oh, it's fine. My place was too messy anyway. Plus, I would have hated to get you sick.
Come to think of it, I've never been to your place. You always come to my place.
Well, yeah, your place is bigger and nicer. Plus, I'm not really into having people over.
Even after 8 months of dating?
What's the big deal? Your place is more comfortable anyways.
It's just strange that I've never seen where you live. And we've been dating for a while now.
Can we get back to the money thing? Will you help me out or not?
Fine, but this is the last time until we have a serious conversation about your finances. Got it?
You're the best, babe. I'll make it up to you. Thank you for helping me.
You always say that.
This time I mean it. I've got some great opportunities coming up.
What kind of opportunities?
Just stuff. Business stuff you wouldn't understand.
Try me.
Listen, can you transfer the money now? I got bills due today.
Already done, but we're not done talking about this.
Thanks, babe. You're a lifesaver. Let's talk about it later, okay?
We better. This can't keep going on like this. You really need to tell me about your expenses, about what exactly you have to pay besides your car and student loan.
I promise things will get better soon. Sooner than you think.
They need to. I'm starting to feel used.
Don't be dramatic. I'm not using you. We're partners, right?
Are we? Sometimes I wonder. Marcus, I need to tell you something. I'm pregnant.
Who? Someone we know?
No, it's me. I'm pregnant. With your baby.
What? But you're like 38. No way! Can you even get pregnant at that age?
Yes, I can. I just got back from the doctor.
Are you sure it wasn't a mistake?
I had 2 tests at home and blood work at the clinic. It's definitely positive.
But that's impossible! We were careful!
Apparently not careful enough. Women can get pregnant at any age while they're fertile. Lots of women have babies in their 40s these days.
But that's just gross, an old lady getting pregnant.
Excuse me? What's gross about it? That's incredibly hurtful. And you're calling me old?
Come on, you know what I mean. It's not natural.
Not natural? I'm 38, not 80.
Still, you're past your prime.
Yes, it can be harder at this age, but I'm not that old, and I want to keep this baby. They chose to come to me.
Keep it! You can't be serious!
I am serious. Very serious.
Wait, is it mine?
Are you kidding me right now? Why would I be telling you if it wasn't?
Well, how should I know?
Of course it's yours. You're the only one I've been with. You need to face reality.
How long have you known?
Just a few days. I wanted to be sure before telling you. Look, we need to talk about our future. Now that we're having a baby, I thought maybe we could get married.
Yeah, that's not happening. I never planned to marry you, not even a little bit.
What do you mean, never? We've talked about our future together. Did you forget?
No, you talked about it. I just nodded along.
Are you serious? You never intended to marry me? Then why were we even dating?
Wow, it was just comfortable being with you, you know?
Comfortable? This whole time I was just a convenient ATM, wasn't I?
Don't put words in my mouth. I never said that.
Then explain it to me. What was I to you?
That's not true.
Don't lie. I'm not stupid. I saw all the signs, but ignored them.
What signs?
The constant money requests, never seeing your place, always having excuses?
It wasn't like that.
You used me all this time and never intended to marry me. You just saw me as your personal bank.
You're being dramatic. I was never using you.
Now I get why you never invited me to your place. I wasn't the one you wanted. It makes so much sense now.
That's not it. Yeah, you weren't the one, but I wasn't trying to use you.
Then what were you trying to do, besides take my money?
I actually have someone else I like. Her name's Amy. Met her through friends about 6 months ago. I was planning to marry her. Sorry, I never told you.
What did you just say? You have someone else?
Yes, you heard me. I met someone else.
Hold up. Planning to marry? That's just your wish, right? Has she even agreed? Does she feel the same way?
Actually, we're already engaged. I recently proposed to her.
What? You're lying.
No, I'm not. Why would I lie about this?
So you've been cheating on me? With your fiancé?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
While taking my money? While living off my generosity? How can you be so casual? What is the matter with you?
It just happened. I never meant for it to come out this way.
You're the worst. You betrayed me and took my money?
Can't help who you fall for. Amy's younger and prettier than you. Plus, her family's loaded with money.
Wow. Just wow. I can't believe what I'm hearing right now.
What? At least I'm being honest now. What's the deal?
I see. So you found yourself a younger ATM. How low can you go? What do you think women are? You're just using women with money. That's all you're doing.
Money wasn't the deciding factor, but if I'm having kids, I'd rather it be with her. She's still young and she's pretty.
Oh, wow. How old is Amy?
She's 21.
That's more than a decade younger than us. Are you sure she seriously wants to marry you?
Of course, we're both serious.
You're delusional. It's sad.
You're just saying that because you're jealous.
Poor thing. She's probably being deceived just like I was. I feel so sorry for the girl.
Don't talk about her like that. What we have is real. I really like her.
Real like what we had?
That was different.
Different how?
Like I said, Amy and I are engaged. Sorry, but I can't take responsibility for your pregnancy. If you want to keep it, you'll have to raise it alone. Tell the kid they don't have a father.
Is that your final answer? Nothing else to say?
Yeah, I've made my choice and I won't change my mind.
Fine by me. I wouldn't want such an irresponsible man as my child's father anyway. Do whatever you want.
I will. You didn't need to tell me anything.
But don't come crawling back when this blows up in your face.
It won't. Amy and I are meant to be. I can tell you that.
We'll see about that.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Just remember this conversation when reality hits you. It's going to one day.
Okay, whatever. Sarah, I got a package. Is this my stuff I left at your place?
Yeah, we broke up, remember? That's why I sent everything that was yours back.
You could have kept some things, you know, in case.
In case what?
Nothing. Never mind.
There is no in case. We're done. Completely.
You didn't have to send back everything is all I'm saying.
Yes, I did. I'm erasing you from my life. It's back as if we never met.
Even the watch I gave you for your birthday? You loved that watch.
Especially that. I checked. It's a fake. Just like you. I don't want to keep it.
It's not fake. The guy assured me it was real.
The guy at the street corner? Please. He was just trying to have you spend money.
Whatever. I don't care for the stuff I gave you anyway.
Good, because I don't care to keep anything that was yours.
Did you have to pack everything in a damaged box, though?
That box is perfectly fine. Stop trying to find reasons to keep talking to me. It's sad. Stop talking to me.
Well, we definitely made the right choice breaking up.
We? There was no we in this decision. You decided to leave when you found out I was pregnant with your baby. And then you told me you have a fiancé. Where is the we in this?
I'm just marrying my younger girlfriend, that's it! You do you!
Marry who now?
Listen, Sarah, you need to move on.
Already have. I don't need you telling me.
How many times do I have to say it? Are you going crazy?
Excuse me?
I'm marrying Amy, so we're done.
And I'm telling you you're delusional.
It's pathetic getting pregnant at almost 38. Sorry, not sorry.
Keep talking. You're just making this easier.
Making what easier?
You'll see what I mean in just a minute. Yeah, no thanks. I'm not marrying you. I'm nowhere near ready for marriage. I'm only 21, and you're definitely not my type.
Huh? Sarah, is that you? What are you talking about?
What? I'm not Sarah. I'm Amy. That's who you're talking to.
Amy, what? How did you get my number?
Sarah contacted me. We met up to talk.
You what?
I was shocked to hear you had a girlfriend. And she's pregnant? You got her pregnant and you're just walking away? That's disgusting.
Wait, what? Sarah contacted you? How?
She reached out to all your friends until she found my contact info.
Damn, that woman is relentless. I knew she was crazy.
Of course she is. What else did you expect?
She had no right to contact you.
She had every right. I'm glad she did. You can't decide who she contacts and who she doesn't contact.
You're just confused.
What exactly did we have, Marcus?
Our connection, our plans.
What plans? What connection?
We promised to get married. You said you wanted to marry me.
What? Are you delusional? Stop with your weird fantasies. It's creepy.
But I thought you were into me. You were always so friendly.
Ew, no. I was just being polite. It's called basic manners. I guess you took it the wrong way.
But those group dinners, the way you smiled at me.
I smile at everyone. I'm a friendly person. It's normal for me.
The messages we sent.
What messages? The 3 times I replied to group chats? Those messages?
You're being cruel and mean.
No, you're being delusional and creepy. Marriage needs to be carefully considered, and I definitely wouldn't pick someone old enough to be my dad.
Age is just a number. It doesn't mean anything.
So is your debt, apparently.
What?
You're so gross. A man in your late 30s fantasizing about a woman half his age? Such a creep.
I thought we had something special.
We had nothing. Get that through your head. We just had dinner with friends a few times and you went full stalker mode. Plus, I heard you were mooching off your girlfriend. How pathetic.
It wasn't like that. I was never mooching off of her.
Having your girlfriend support you at your age, then abandoning her when she gets pregnant? You're absolute trash. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
You don't understand. You've got it all wrong.
What woman would want to marry a man like you? You're crazy. Stay single forever, loser.
Please, Amy, let me explain.
There's nothing to explain. Leave me alone or I'm getting a restraining order.
You're just confused.
I'm blocking you now. Get some help. Hey, Amy. Thanks for yesterday. Looks like Marcus is pretty crushed after what you said. Good. He needed to hear it. It's horrible what he did to you. You didn't hold back at all. I was furious when you told me everything. Men like that deserve no mercy. Did he try contacting you again? He sent like 20 messages before I blocked him. Of course he did. Let me guess, all about how you two had something special? Exactly! So creepy. I can't believe he twisted our few group hangouts into some imaginary romance. How crazy and delusional can he be? That's what narcissists do. They create their own reality. That's what he was. He thought everything was gonna work out in his favor. No problem, Sarah. Guys like that need to be put in their place. I said everything you wanted to say, and everything I wanted to say. I appreciate that. Really. Thank you so much. You're handling this so well. I would have been a mess. Especially having a baby with that kind of guy. You're strong. Oh, I had my breakdown moments, trust me. Just not in front of him. That's exactly what he wanted, and I wasn't gonna give it to him. Actually, I feel kinda guilty. Even though I didn't know I was at those group dinners with the taken man, I wish I knew what was going on sooner. You didn't do anything wrong. Don't be hard on yourself. I usually always make sure guys are single before hanging out. I should have tried harder to find out more. Don't worry about it. Seriously. He's the one who hid everything. Nothing was your fault. Still, I should have noticed something was off about him. This whole thing with you and him could have been avoided. He's good at hiding his true nature. I dated him for months and missed the signs. He's good at lying and portraying himself in a different way. It makes sense why we didn't know. I'll be more careful about group dates from now on. Now I know some men can get seriously delusional. I don't want to put myself in danger or anything. It's a hard lesson to learn, but at least you're still young and you can learn from this mistake. Just to be clear, there was absolutely nothing between Marcus and me. Please believe that. We were never together. I know. Don't worry. You're not responsible for any of this. Stop feeling guilty. I'm not mad at you. I promise. You're not at fault. But he was spending your money while fantasizing about me. It makes me sick. What kind of sick person does that? How can he be okay with himself for doing such a thing? It's not your fault he's a creep. You're so kind, Sarah. If I were a guy, I'd totally fall for you. That's sweet of you to say. No, really. You're successful, beautiful. I don't get why Marcus would. Men like him are threatened by successful women. They prefer to prey on younger girls. I don't get it either. Well, I guess there are just some stupid men out there. It was his loss. A huge one, too. You're great. Thank you. Took me until my late 30s to learn that lesson. Be careful out there, Amy. You too, though you seem pretty capable of handling yourself. You're strong and brave. I try to be. Breaking the cycle of manipulation isn't easy. Oh, by the way, there's something else you should know. I just heard this from a mutual friend. What? Don't tell me that jerk was hiding something else. It's bad. Like, really bad. Worse than what we already know? That can't be it. Remember how he always needed money for investments? How he was always asking you for money? Yeah, what about them? My friend works at the bank where he has his accounts, and they can see everything. And? Let's just say those weren't investments. He's in deep trouble. How deep are we talking? Deep enough that you should know about it. Tell me everything. I'm listening. Yeah. Turns out he's an even bigger scumbag than we thought. Let's take him down completely. What did you have in mind? I say we gather everything we know and make sure he can't do this to anyone else. Okay, I'm listening. My friend can provide proof of where your money really went. That would be helpful for the legal case I'm building. You're building a legal case? Just keeping my options open. A pregnant woman can never be too careful. Smart. Very smart. I learned from my mistakes. Never again. I don't make the same mistakes twice.
Hey, Sarah, can we get back together?
Is this a joke? Have you lost your mind?
I've been doing a lot of thinking by myself.
Interesting timing. Right after Amy blocked you? You want to get back together? Crazy.
This has nothing to do with Amy, I promise. I realized how much I was into you.
Sure it doesn't. I don't believe a word you say.
I miss you a lot.
You miss my wallet and my money.
That's not fair. I was never using you for your money.
What's not fair is what you did to me. Things that you've said to me. We're already broken up, and I'm moving soon, so we won't see each other anymore.
Moving to where? Why?
This place isn't great for raising kids. Plus, my mom's moving in with me, so we need a bigger place.
Your mom's moving in with you?
Yeah, the family house is old and in the middle of nowhere, and I'm gonna need some help once the baby is born.
But why would you want to live with your mom?
All my sisters are married, so as the oldest, I always wanted to live with Mom. Never could make it work before, but now that I'm pregnant, it works out perfectly.
Before? Before what?
Before you showed your true self and left.
I never meant it to go like that. I'm sorry.
Now that you're gone, we can finally move together. She'll help with the baby too, which is great.
I can help too. I'm the father.
Excuse me? What are you talking about?
I want to be involved.
Do you not remember what you told me before? How you didn't want to be involved? This baby doesn't have a father. There's a man who shares DNA with them, but he said he couldn't take responsibility. Remember?
I made a mistake, a huge mistake.
A mistake? Is that what you call abandoning your pregnant girlfriend? You're just saying this because you don't have your hot and young girlfriend anymore.
I'm sorry about that. I wasn't thinking straight, but now I am.
For the first time, you actually were thinking straight.
Please, let me be involved. I'll take responsibility as a husband and father. I'll be the best father to the baby and the best husband you could ever ask for.
The nerve of you! How can you say such things?
I made it this time, I really do!
You don't even love this child. You said you were not the father of this baby.
I do love them! When you told me about the pregnancy, I panicked! I regret saying those irresponsible things. Please, forgive me and give me another chance.
Liar. I know why you're crawling back. I'm not gonna get caught in your lie again.
What? What do you mean?
It's because of your debt, isn't it?
Huh? How do you know about that?
I know everything, Marcus. Don't underestimate me.
What exactly do you know? Tell me!
The failed investments? The gambling? The credit card debt? Do I need to keep going?
Who told you? How do you know all this?
She told me about the money she was sending you. All the money you got from Sarah went to debt payments, right?
You don't understand! You're getting it wrong!
I heard you're in pretty deep. How much do you owe?
That's private. It doesn't concern you.
Private? Like how you kept your relationship with me private from Amy?
Okay, fine. It's about $120,000.
What?
That much. I'm sorry I kept it secret.
$120,000? Are you insane? That's a crazy amount of money.
A friend got me into some investments that went really bad.
These investments wouldn't happen to involve offshore betting sites, would they?
How did you... What? How do you know?
I have friends at the bank too. They told us everything.
I knew I should tell you eventually, but...
Eventually? Like when? After you've drained me dry?
It wasn't like that. It was never supposed to be like that. I mean it.
Then what was it like?
I was going to pay you back.
With what money? Your imaginary trust fund?
I had plans.
You never planned to tell either of us, did you?
I was ashamed.
Ashamed enough to try to trap a 21-year-old into marriage? Because her family is wealthy? You were just gonna use their money to pay it all back, right?
I really did care for Amy. I had feelings for her.
You cared about her family's money, not her.
That's not true.
Amy's right. You're beyond helpless.
Please, Sarah, I can change.
I don't want trash like you anywhere near my child.
Don't say that. It is my baby.
The courts will agree with me. You won't have anything to do with my baby.
The court? What are you talking about?
I've documented everything, Marcus. Every loan, every lie, everything.
You wouldn't. Please don't do that to me. I promise I will change and I'll be good. I'll never do anything like that ever again, so please.
Get lost and don't contact me again. I never want to talk to you again.
What about the baby? Can I at least see the baby?
No, you will never be anywhere near the child. My lawyer will be in touch.
Sarah, please, just give me one more chance, please!
We're done here. For good. Bye. After that, I moved in with my mom and had a healthy baby girl. When my year of maternity leave ended, I went right back to work. I make sure to create as much private time as possible to spend with my daughter. As for Marcus, without my support, he couldn't make ends meet and had to start working multiple jobs. His main job paid poorly to begin with, so even with side jobs, he barely scrapes by. Working mornings to night, he's always stressed and irritable. His personality has gotten so nasty that friends and acquaintances avoid him. Eventually, his health deteriorated, and he lost the only thing he had going for him, his looks. Now all he has left is his debt. That's what happens when you only cause trouble for others.